the same. Only language is different, I think.
Can I ask you some? Can I tell you some?
You want to tell to Nargis or to whom? To me? What?
Feel free, anyone.
Yeah. Hello. Can you share?
Yeah.
Can you hear, Nargis?
Yeah, you're the boss. Okay.
Sorry, I call you your name. Actually, without name I call, you cannot understand. I talk which person. That's why I call your name. This Zoom system is very good system, but anyone can talk. They first hand raise. Otherwise, every person same time want to talk cannot hear you properly, right? That's why just now. That's why just now I want to talk to you. First, I hand raise. This is the fine system.
Okay. I'm very sorry. Let me introduce our teacher, and you'll discuss after that. Okay, we'll discuss maybe after that.
Okay.
If
Sure.
teacher allows us. So
yeah.
Welcome to Jane Green's English classroom, everyone. We have a wonderful teacher today. It is Elena from Uzbekistan, Tashkent. She is 36 years old. She has bachelor's degree in English philology and accounting and audit. In 2012, she successfully completed master's degree in English philology. 1 year of working as an accountant made her understand that teaching and interaction with people of different nationalities is more preferable and suitable for her. She has more than 10 years of teaching experience in Uzbekistan. 6 years ago, she moved to Turkey, Istanbul. She started teaching English, Spanish, Russian, and Turkish languages to kids and adults. She studies nutritiology and dietetics at the same time. In her free time, she likes singing and playing the piano. Also, she likes cooking, preferably Turkish and Russian cuisine. She's fond of sports in general, especially Pilates, swimming, wushu, and boxing. Glad to have you here. Mic is yours. Thank you.
Thank you. So, thank you, Nargis. So, I'm happy to see you here. Now, I would like to ask you, can you see the slides? Can you see my sheets at the present time? Yeah, you can see it. Say, today's topic is animals. So what I would like to ask you, the first question, do you know? I mean, it's, okay, first of all, I would like to ask you, do you like animals? It's a very common question, but you know, some people really, they don't dislike animals, or they're afraid of animals. And do you have animals, pets, I mean, at your home also? What do you think about animals? And what is your opinion about animals? What can you tell me? Briefly, you don't need to explain me everything in detail, but I would like to know your opinion. Can you share your opinion with me, please? Who wants to start?
Okay, may I?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Nanga. I'm from Mongolia. Yeah, when I was a child, I have two pets, which are dog and cat.
Wow.
And taking care of some pets are useful for the children, because during the time they can take care of some animals or somebody. They can learn to taking care, how to take care, and also they can be responsible for something. Yeah, I think so. That's all.
Yeah, it's very important. And also maybe you have some stories. I mean, for example, I can tell you that I also live in the garden. I had a garden, and we also had dogs and cats, hens, sheep, everything. I mean, like you should take care of the animals. It's very good. Also, you spend a lot of time but take care of them, okay, carrying on. But, you know, also I like, for example, dogs and cats also. Dogs are big dogs. So at the present time, I live in an apartment, and that's why I don't want to have a dog, because I think it's impossible for me. It's impossible. But when I had a garden, we had 2, sometimes 3 dogs also, and you can get pleasure to by playing with a dog in the garden. I mean, all your negative emotions, maybe stress, disappear, you know, because you're sharing your happiness with this dog also. And there's also, we can tell that dog is a loyal friend. You can forget about this dog. You cannot feed her for 2-3 days, and again she or he will look at you like you know, with the lovely eyes, and every time, not like people, yeah. She cannot be angry with you because it's a real animal. It's different. Sometimes when I was a child, I told everyone animals are better than people, the human being. Yeah, it's for me. Okay, thank you. Who else wants to tell me some stories about animals do you have? And then we will continue also. We'll explain you what I wanted from you. Maybe you have some unusual stories. For example, I had a story maybe 10 years ago. I was walking with my dog outside, and one of our neighbors, every time early in the morning, he followed me. Like every time he wanted to talk, to me. He wanted to go somewhere with me. Like, you know, I was very angry, and I didn't want to talk to him, but he could not understand. And that day I remember that I was angry and I was nervous because I didn't want to talk, but he didn't understand me. And my dog also, like, you know, like maybe my energy, or she could feel me. She started barking. She wanted to protect me, and he was surprised because every time my dog saw him, and normally it was very calm, but that day also I tried to explain him, but that's, you can go away, please go away, I don't want to talk. I just walk in, please don't. But he couldn't understand. My dog explained him that you should go. Leave, please, leave us alone. So like protected me. And also I had a cat, and she died 2 years ago, and she was 16 years old. And you know, I live in Turkey now, and when my mom told me that she's ill and I think she's going to die, I went to Uzbekistan because my kid was like my best friend. I mean, every time she was near, every member of my family, they told me it's not a kid, it's a dog. When you go to the bathroom, when you go to the living room, when you go outside, your cat every time is near. So it's not a cat, it's a dog. So, and I hadn't been in Uzbekistan for 2 years, and it was very interesting for me. Maybe she forgot. No, she didn't forget about me. Also, she could recognize me, and then I saw that. I understood that she was ill. And when she saw me, 4 days later, she died. She went. You know, she left. Normally, cats they leave their place. So that's why, like you know, it's a far away. Like, okay, she was waiting for me. Yeah. So that's why cats, dogs, horses, and I don't know. You maybe a lot of people have different kind of stories with the animals, and I think that you can share it. If you have some stories, you can share it now. If you don't have, I will explain you later, and we will see some. Also, we will read some information about the animals, and we have some exercises also. Okay, who wants to share some stories?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Elena.
Hello.
I want to share my story. I have a cat. and she's living with us now for 3 years. Before there were 3 of them, 2 twins, I think, brother and sister, and her mom living in my house in the yard, and they don't live here, but one of my relatives one day came here and get one of them, the male one, and talked to her to his house. But this one is very nice. I have a close connection with my cat, and even my daughter. We have a great and close connection to this animal. I receive positive energy from animals. Whenever I go, the cats in the street come to me. I attract animals to myself, especially cats. I don't know what kind of energy or frequency I have, that even when I'm traveling to another city, when I see a cat, they running to me and turning around me and don't leave me at all. Not only my cat, but even in the street or somewhere else. So I love animals, especially cats, and we have one in our house these days for some years, and fantastic, great. I love them. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, normally I also like animals. At the present time, I don't have animals at my home, but you know, you get used to them, and unfortunately, finally they leave you. I mean, they died, something happened to them, and so it's the disadvantage, I think, so that you get used to this cat or dog, or to, I don't know, and finally it's very sad that they are leaving.
But this cat is very loyal to me. I traveled for 2 weeks to another city last summer, and I was sure whenever we come back, she's not here anymore. But without any food, anything here, she stayed in my house. And after 2 weeks, still I see she's here still, and maybe she find food somewhere else and then come back here to sleep and waiting for us. So I was very happy when I see her again in my yard. Yes.
It's very interesting. Sometimes they can do such things that people cannot do. Also, my neighbor's dog. Normally, I have been living here for 6 years, and her dog now knew me for maybe 3 years. I don't remember. And normally, every time when she saw me, she didn't bark in. She didn't touch me, didn't bark me, nothing, bite me, no reaction. It was no reaction. But when she was ill 2-3 weeks ago, she was very ill. She had a cancer, and it was clear, that's obvious, that she will die. She's going to die. And my neighbor, she went out. As I understood, she wanted to go out with her dog, and her dog, it was very surprising for me, she approached me first time, and I didn't know, I didn't understand what happened. Oh, her name was Linda. Linda, are you okay? And I also touched her, like, okay. And she was sitting, and she put her head on my laps also. First time, you know. It means like 2-3 days later she died. I mean, like, you know, she wanted to tell me, like, to say me, okay, goodbye, farewell, like something else. It's very interesting because she never approached me. She had never approached me normally, but very sensitive. Like, they also know, I understand, yeah, that it's time. So, okay, what we're going to do now. Okay, we were talking about the dogs. Okay, common ways for dogs to show affection, like snuggling, wagging, tail wagging. You can see it, yeah? Licking, barking, playing games, protecting you. Okay, jumping. Yes, the same, like every time we can see it. What about the cats also? The same, like, yeah, but something else. We can do it like sitting on your lap, following you around. Okay. What I wanted from you, sorry. Yeah. Like, okay. Also, if you have some pictures, you can share also your pictures with me. What about the pot-bellied pigs or, hamsters, for example? What do you think about these animals? For example, I don't understand. Like, a lot of neighbors, my friends, they have it at home. I mean, like I don't understand because one day, one of the hamsters I saw it in my friend's home. It was a family. And I see the 2 or 3 kids also, and one of your kids, of the hamster, there were no legs. It was surprising. It was very. I was surprised, and I wonder, what happened to this kid. And my friend explained me that her mother, she was very angry or hungry, and mother like ate her kids' legs. Can you imagine? So that's why for me it was like no hamsters. For me, I don't understand hamsters, so that's why I didn't try to have also hamsters in my home. And for kids also, I don't know. I don't think that it's a good idea to have hamsters also. Or what do you think? I think a lot of people here, they have kids also. Maybe because of your children, you decide to take some animals. Because I have a lot of friends, and because of their kids, they have hamsters, cats, dogs, turtles, and a lot of different kind of animals. Fish also, yeah. I also had fish, and unfortunately, I didn't know how to take after fish, and it's a sad story. It's very good that it was a time with the COVID, and when my kids came home and they didn't see the discovery that there were no fish anymore, was the empty aquarium also, and they asked me where is our fish and what happened, and I told them that it's a corona. Corona, so that's why it's fish died. What can I tell you? As normally I decided to clean the aquarium, and I did something wrong, and fish died. So that's why I was a killer. So that's why I decided, no, I don't know how to look after fish. No fish anymore. So can you tell me, do you think about maybe someone has, if I don't know, maybe farm? For example, my mother, she had a farm and she had pigs, cows, sheep, goats. And she explained me that, for example, pigs, everyone can tell you that you're like pigs, it's dirty, yeah, like pigs is not so clean, but normally, pigs are the clearest animals. Normally, I don't know why a lot of people, we also use some phrases like don't eat like a pig, yeah, like you can see that it's very dirty here, you like a pig.
It's a white pig might be. So I saw like some, black color pig, but it's a white color might be.
Maybe, but as my mom told me, because she had a lot of pigs, she told me that they are the cleverest animals first, she told me, and they're very clean normally. They clean themselves, yeah, and it's very clean normally animal. And you also get used to this animal, and when time is up, when time is coming to cut this animal, and to use pig's meat, my mom, she wasn't stressed. She told me because it's like a dog. It's very loyal. It's very clever. Can understand you, can follow you, can listen to you, and also pigs feel
Like dog. Like dog.
yeah, like dog. Yeah, they feel that their time is coming. For example, they feel that in the nearest future they will be killed. Yeah, cut it into the pieces. So, and that's why they are shouting, crying. I don't know. So that's why for me, I cannot tell you anything about pigs. As for me, because I don't know, because I only can observe the situation, but I didn't have. It's for me, it's my opinion. Or maybe if someone, as I told you, maybe you have a farm, yeah, or maybe your grandmother, father, maybe your relatives, you had a farm and you know that's how to feed them, how to look after them. But I don't have experience. If you have, you can tell me. Only, like for example, rabbits. Okay, tell me. I think that rabbits, it's very popular. Rabbits are very popular. Like a lot of
Popular and
people, yes,
as well clever.
yeah, and a lot of people they use rabbits. I mean, this beautiful animal, like kind animal. They use it like a gift. For example, it's your birthday. I had a birthday. I was 23 years old, and one of my best friends decided to present me a rabbit. And it was very unusual because I didn't know. He gave me a box, and I had, as I remember, I had a lot of people at the day. At that day, it's overcrowded in the living room, my relatives and my friends. And when I opened, I was frightened because something shaking. I didn't understand what is it, but I couldn't imagine that it's a rabbit. And you know what he did, my friend? He took a white rabbit, he took him to the hairdresser and colored him into pink, you know, pink. He was pink. And he was in shock. And I asked my friend, what happened to this rabbit? 2 days, during the 2 days, I took him to the hairdresser, and now he's in shock. That's why he couldn't eat now, but it's okay because now he's pink, not white. And I don't remember, maybe 4 months, maybe 5, and then we decided to give this rabbit to someone else who has some of our friends, my parents' friends. They took him because they had a lot of rabbits also, and that's why they know how to take care of rabbits. And everyone who came to our place, they think that this pink rabbit, it's the special rabbit, because my father, every time he was kidding, like, do you like this rabbit? It's his natural color. Oh, really? I have never seen pink rabbit. Like everyone, like so. But later, 3-4 months later, my rabbit became white. That's normally. Because, yes, because it's he was colored, so that's why he finally
wiped out.
Yeah. And also my friends and my father's friends also started to ask him what happened to him. He was pink, but now he was white and pink.
White.
Like, no, rabbits also.
Then you can make another color. Then you can make another color.
No, yeah, okay. For my friend, yes, he did something unusual. Yeah, unusual present, I think so. But normally also to look after them, it's not so easy, really. They eat everything. So that's why. And also they can protect themselves. For example, I had cats, and every time they're fighting, and they were afraid of rabbits. They were afraid of him because he could bite. That's why cats no, but not parrots. I can tell you that parrots is, I don't know, maybe you have parrots, but no. It's also, when you have cats, you don't need to have parrots, I think so. Fancy rats, maybe you know, maybe you, look, so for me, it's like a hamster, yeah? Can you see it?
Yes, yes, you can sit.
So as I told you, no, for me, no, I don't. Like, okay, beautiful, yeah, but no. As I told you, that I see that when they're nervous, they can eat each other. No. Like, look, okay, it's not so. We have a lot of animals here. I don't want to talk about all animals. Tell me, please, about horses. Do you like horses?
Yeah, horses like, I mean, good animal. It is like, I mean, always just, I mean, follow to their masters.
Yes. But you know, horses also are very loyal, and it's very clever animal, I can tell you. Every time when I go to Uzbekistan to visit my parents, every time I go, and I prefer to ride horses every time.
Are you
And
from Uzbekistan?
yeah, I'm from Uzbekistan, but I live in Turkey.
Turkey, okay.
I live in Istanbul, but originally I'm from Uzbekistan. That's why every year I go to Uzbekistan to visit my parents, my relatives also. And I have some work also to do there. So that's why. But normally I live in Istanbul. So, and you know, horses, every time I go there to ride a horse. And one day I see so very interesting situation I saw, you know. I was walking around and I saw a lot of horses, different kind of horses, German, American. Yes, very beautiful horses. And one of the horses, I see that, also, I don't know, some people who look after the horses, he told me, okay, don't please, don't touch these horses, our horse. What happened? Why? So beautiful horse, but it's very dangerous. Why? Because one day, normally this horse is very good, it's very calm, but one day horse bites someone. What happened? Then the woman explained us. Normally this horse is very good, it's very intelligent, it's very kind, but one of the men came there and decided to ride this horse. He told me that he want only this horse, and maybe he was drunk, maybe he was angry. He started to beat the horse. He started to shout at the horse. So what the horse did, you know? Finally, horse bited him. Like, why? Because of his attitude, like his attitude to this horse. Because normally, the woman told me, normally it's very good horse. It never bited to anyone. But this man, he did a lot of unpleasant things, and he behaved in a rude, and that's why horse only wanted to protect herself. But after that situation, everyone started to they were afraid of this horse. But normally it was okay, and I saw that the horse, it's no problem with the horse, it's a problem with the man. If you don't like animals, and you see that the animal also like is entertainment for you and for your friends, I think, yes,
if
maybe you
anyone
don't.
just irritates, so in that time actually it also like reacts, I mean, in that way, in opposite way.
Yes,
I mean,
it was a reaction. So it was a protection, you know.
Yeah.
Only she wanted to protect herself.
Everyone wants to protect, I mean, herself, himself, herself.
Yeah. So that's why also, what do you think about horse? You know, that you can feel yourself like for example, as for me, you can feel yourself happy, calm, relaxed, because it's my dream. I hope that I will have a big, for example, maybe 2-3 stories home, and I want to have, like, you know, maybe not here, maybe not in Istanbul, but somewhere far from the Istanbul, but it's like farm, and also only to have maybe 2-3 horses to have, because only to watch them, sometimes to ride a horse, because I think that you have a they can give you a good I think so, good feeling, like you can relax, you can feel yourself relaxed, you can forget
Good
about everything.
companion. Good
Yes,
companion, actually.
you can
Mhm.
forget about everything, because every time in our daily routine life, yeah, we have a lot of different kind of situation, yeah, sometimes good, sometimes not good, sometimes different people. As for me, I work with the people every day, like talking with him, with her, a lot different kind of work I do, so that's why. And normally I talk to people, and sometimes you can see that some negative people also, they can also affect you, and that's why you need someone to, for example, like horse or cat or dog or someone. I mean, like then you can come home and then you can forget about it, because some people can impress you sometimes a good way, sometimes not in a good way, and that's why you need to have energy. Like, so, okay, sometimes kids also, like you can take some energy from the kids, but animals are different. And maybe you hear that if you have an animal, and if you look after the animals in future, especially kids, in future when they grow up, they become like very open-minded, for example, very social, like they can forgive everyone and everything, because they are like more, I don't know, maybe generous or kind, maybe, I think so, but different. They can feel yourself deeper, like.
Yeah,
I-
like close one.
Mhm. Right. What common ways for us to show affection? Maybe someone, maybe you I don't know, maybe you ride a horse, I don't know, maybe you like horses. Do you have some opinion? Do you have some views about the horses? Do you want to tell me?
What did you say? Come again?
About horses, maybe your views, maybe you had some experience with a horse.
No, I didn't ride any time because I'm always scared.
May I start?
Yeah, I also like, I mean, got chance, but I didn't like to ride anytime. Always I
Why?
fear.
Why you didn't ride anymore? It's very good. And like, but also, I had
Yeah, in
not
our
so good
side, I
experience.
mean, I'm from Bangladesh, so in our side, in our zoo, like some horses over there. But yeah, I got chance, but I feared like might be if like it falls me, I mean, in danger position. That's why I just always skip to ride on the horse. But I like, I mean, elephant. I mean, it is too like calm and quiet animal. But horse, like sometimes it reacts like, I mean, like it's not like calm and quiet actually animal. That's why I just feared. Might be it feels me like in danger. It feels me on the ground, and that's why I always skip it.
Yeah, because horse can feel you. She can feel you. If you're afraid of horses, she can feel it. So that's why also one of the horses, it was a young horse. I didn't know. His name was Arthur, and he was 6 months, 6 years, 6 months, yeah. But a big, like German horse. And also, he wanted to play with me. I didn't understand it. I was looking at him, and he was followed me, like. And then when I approached to him, he not bite. He took me, like, it took me like biting, not biting. I was afraid. I was looking at him like, hey, what I need to do now? And he took me and he took me somewhere, like I was going also. And then I was like, hello, someone, can you look at is it your horse? What is he doing? Like, and someone came also. I mean, maybe someone who takes care of this horse. No, it's not a problem. He's only playing. He's playing with you. It's playing. But normally he's like biting. No, it's not biting. He's playing. But it's a very big horse, and he's very young, so that's why he wants to play with you. Oh, okay. So I didn't understand that he wanted to play. Okay, it's very good that you could explain me that he wanted, because I didn't know what to do, because I was following this horse because he took me. So finally he wanted to play. Okay. And they told me that he's like a child, very big child. He's a child. That's why like he wanted to play only. And it was my dream to take can you see, to touch the horse like in this way also. And if you go, for example, if you ride a horse, every time like once a week, twice a week, you get used to this horse. You don't want to have another one. You want only this horse. It's like, I don't know why, but I have very different feelings. Especially, it's the best, my favorite animal, horse. So that's why. And yeah, sometimes horse can bite you. She can do lots of different kinds. Horses are known to be exceptionally good at calming, hard to reach, recurring addicts. Also, yeah, some people can explain and tell you that. So when I touch the horse, I think some energy, like something happens to me. And also I see that kids who ride the horses, they're also different. For example, boys, they are like brave. And yes, I ride a horse because the biggest horse and the small boy, it was very, very interesting for me. Like, how can he do it? But it's a sport, so that's why. Now, what about parrots? I think that you have parrots at your place, in your home. Someone have. And especially some parrots who can talk.
Yeah, it can speak like a man.
Yeah, I can speak, and sometimes not in a good way. They can speak. Some of my friends, she had a parrot, and her brother taught the parrot to talk in a bad way. Like, okay, my sister is not good. For example, her name was Zarina. Zarina is good, bad girl, and something else. It was very interesting. And I saw the video when the parrot also barking like a dog.
Oh my God.
And the dog was lying and only looking at the parrot, because every time, as I understood, that this dog was near the parrot every time. So that's why now parrot is barking, not a dog. Like,
yeah, it's copying it.
yeah. Well, do you have parrots? Maybe someone of you have parrots in the your place. I don't have, and
I don't have, but one of my cousin had actually. In that time, I just familiar with that. I mean, kakatuas. Yeah, it can speak. Like, I mean, if you want, I mean, any types of things, like any types of talking. So it can speak. I mean, very nicely.
I had some of my friends, also presented me parrots. It was also 10 years ago. And I didn't imagine that parrots are very clever, also animals. For me, it was something different. I didn't know that parrots can be so clever, and can understand the situation, also can get used to you. For example, we went to a veterinarian, also vet doctor, and parrot didn't let to someone to touch her, but only I could do it. I was surprised that the parrot knew me, because normally I didn't touch them. My mom, every time she was playing with the parrots, but I no. So I was very surprised that she could recognize me and also could talk. And if you started to sing, also singing, parrot also can sing. So interesting. I was surprised.
Yes.
She couldn't talk, but you are singing, and immediately the same melody, the same, like, oh, it's the same. I was surprised, like, where is this? You? You can do it? So it's very interesting that also, like,
It can kakatu as well. I mean, singing. It can singing sometimes.
Interesting. God's creation. Can you see it? Can you imagine that it's sometimes impossible, but no, it's possible, yeah, to talk. Sugar gliders, I don't know, maybe you have some information about it. I will show you. It's very beautiful sugar glider, but nothing else. You can also only watch. I don't think that you want to have it also, but
No,
you can
no,
see it's very
I didn't see. It's not familiar to me.
yeah. For me also, I said only like National Geography and in the zoo. Yeah,
Mhm.
in the zoo also in the zoo. Nothing special, but it's also for whom have some advantages. This animal for kids who are suffering from different kind of diseases. So that's why they need to have this such kind of animal near, because for example, scones. Maybe also. Can you see it? Some animals, they are only for kids, and especially, as I told you, for kids who are suffering from diseases, different kind of diseases. That's why this is
It's like a dog or cat. Oh my God.
dog and cats and something else. Yeah.
Yeah, might be it's hybrid.
Yeah. Okay. If you like animals, as I understand, why can you? If yes, yeah, tell the reasons. Why do you like animals? Why? What do you think it's very useful to have animal? As you told me, okay, you told me that it's like, as I told you, that if your kid or kids, they have animals at home, they are different, yeah, different from the kids who don't have animals, yeah. Do you have some unforgettable moments with your pets?
No, actually, I don't like animals so much. Animals, like, I mean, like many person actually have like dog, cats, these types of animals. So actually, uh, it's like, I mean, disgusting to me. Like many person just, I mean, in their bed also sometimes they can take these types of animals. So I can't actually tolerate to have this animal in my bed. So my grandma have, I mean, animals like cat, dogs. So actually, she just liked so much. So yeah, after her death, actually, what happened? He has one. Oh my God. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, okay, here we are.
Okay. So she had like one cat. So after her death, actually, what happened? I mean, I'm Muslim person. So I mean, we just see that cat like long time, after a long time. I mean, in that grave, like I mean, my grandmother's grave, says upper side. I mean, we see that cat a long time. Just he just lying down on the grave, and might be after 2 or 3 months. I will not see. Actually, we will not see that cats. So actually it was happened, and also dog also like this. I mean, after my, I mean, grandma's death, we didn't see, I mean, that dog also. So it is my one of my experience, but I don't like, I mean, to have any animals like this in my home, especially.
Yeah, you also live in a flat, I think so. Yeah, not in a.
Village.
You don't have, yes, and you don't have a garden, yeah, because normally I think that if you have animal, you need to have a garden also.
Yes, yes. There is actually in my surroundings, there is no empty so much place actually. And yeah, actually, personally, I don't like to have these types of animals, but I like fishes. I have one aquarium in my home, so I like this one.
Unfortunately, I cannot look after fish, so I can only kill them. So that's why no fish. But animals, as you told me, yeah, not everyone can do it. Not everyone can look after animals, and
Yes.
some people, they are really afraid of animals. I had such situation. I came home and to our apartment, and I saw that my neighbors are waiting and staying outside. I thought that they were waiting for someone, and then she told me, can you take this kitten, not cat, kitten, who was sitting near the door, near the entrance. I was surprised. I don't understand. You want me to take this cat? Yeah, please, because we want to enter. We wanted to enter, and because of this kitten, we couldn't do. Are you kidding? Don't understand. No, please, can you take this kid? Kitten? Okay, now I'm a hero. Okay, look at me. I will take this kitten. Okay, and take him to another place. And they told me that they had been waiting for 2-3 hours outside because of this kitten, who was sitting and washing himself, like. Okay, okay, very interesting. Because for I was surprised. Why? Because cats, it's a cat, it's a kitten. What can she or he do? I don't know. She told me she's a very good woman, and she told me I don't know why, but I'm afraid of cats, kittens. Like that's why I have some like panic attacks or something else. So that's why, can you imagine that you cannot enter and you're waiting for 2-3 hours outside because of this kitten? For example, okay, I'm afraid of spiders, but if I need to enter, I think I will do something. I will find a way.
Many person I mean feel scared. I mean about.
Yeah, I'm scared of some animals, but if you need to enter and you don't have a time, for example, I don't have a time to wait. Okay, okay, I'm afraid, but I don't have a time. Okay, and I can enter. No problem. Because now we have such kind of routine, that every day, can you see it? Maybe you observe the situation. Can you imagine that we have only 2 weeks? Yeah. And this year also will finish, yeah. So I want to come, or this year also will come to the end. I mean, that's time is flying, and time flies. Like you, I don't know, like you wake up in the morning and you can see that it's an afternoon. Like, and can you imagine? I wake up at 6:30, and early in the morning I do my sport, do morning exercises, so cleaning home, like a lot of things, and every time I'm hurrying up, like very active, and I see that, okay, for example, today, it's like for me, every time the same situation. And some people can tell you, oh, I have a lot of time, I don't know what to do. So that's why it's very, someone is talking. So do you tell me why it's so important to have a pet? If you want to have it, yeah, why do you or can you advise to someone to have a pet, for example? Maybe some situations that in some situations you need to have a pet. What do you think? Is it really true or no? To have a pet. For example, I decided that now I'm thinking about a cat because of my son. He has a diabetes, and he wants to have a cat because he likes animals. And can you imagine? I didn't think about it because I live in a flat apartment. But now I'm thinking about it only because of him. He wants to, and he's happy when he sees some cats when we go to our friend's home. So that's why maybe only for him I will do it. Like, okay, only for you. Like, do people need to love animals? What can you tell me? Who can tell me? Do we need to love animals? Do we need it or no? Is it so important? Is it
Of
so
course, this is important.
to have
Of course.
animal? Yes, important. Yeah. Why? Why it's so important?
Because somebody is taking care of them. It's good to take care of people, animals, but personally I can't have them because I don't prefer to keep them, because I don't like to have them inside my home, and my kids don't stop me, because I mean they want them inside home, maybe on the bed also, which is intolerable for me. So personally I don't prefer them to keep at this stage, because both of them are small, and I don't like mingling them with animals like that. From far it's fine for me, but maybe in future I will allow them. In fact, I have in my in-laws place, they
You
have.
know, I had a real story. My friend decided to stay with me one day, and we were sleeping. And that day, my cat came and she cut a mouse and brought this mouse and she put this killed mouse on my bed. Okay, I got used to because I know that my cat is very clever. You should tell her that she's clever, she's a hardworking cat. And now you can take your mouse, died mouse, or I don't know, and you can take it. Okay, yeah, bravo, yeah, you could do it. Okay, I got used. But my friend, I didn't know that she was afraid of mice or some animals also, and she was lying. And what happened? It was lights were turned off, and what's this? Oh, okay, when I turned on the lights, she started shouting. She was in shock because she saw a died mouse in the bed. Okay, for me it's okay because she wanted also to show me that she's a good cat. And it was so for me it was normal situation, like everyday situation. I took this mouse. Okay, thank you. You're a good cat. Okay, now you can take your mouse and you can go away. But my friend, after that situation, she had never stayed with me anymore. Like she didn't want to do it. So that's why it's very important for me also to have a cat also and animals. Now we can understand, time is up now, as I understand that. Now I can tell you that
Yeah.
it's very important that to have animals also, I think so. And I see that a lot of people, also have animals or want to have animals, especially pets. So I was very happy to see you here.
Alina? Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, we have a meeting, I guess, now.
Okay.
Yeah, time is up, right? Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
We have a
yes.
board meeting. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And
Thank you.
okay, is this live stream? Is this live streamed? Was it live stream? Your class? I mean, yeah, this hour, this
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
then.
thank
Okay,
you for
thank you,
your
teacher.
participation also. Thank you. I hope to see you tomorrow. Also, I have
Thank you, Elena.
tomorrow.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
covering it.
Mhm.
Thank
Okay.
you,
See you
Elena.
tomorrow. See you tomorrow. It will be very
Yeah, see
interesting
you.
tomorrow.
See you
Okay. I hope
tomorrow.
to
Thank
see
you.
you tomorrow.
Thank you for
Okay.
your lesson.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Nargis, you there, right? Nargis, are we going to end it and then again we'll rejoin, or how we're going to do that?
I think yes.
Or let's end it, right?
Yes, I will back in 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm not the host, so Nargis is the host, so I think Sibul has to. Sibul.
She commented that I will back in a few minutes.
I will
Okay.
end it. I will end
James.
it.
Okay.
Okay.